Is it possible to beat the very best ASIC miner with a simple, cheap virtual miner like this? Today I'll be diving deep into the profitability of both options to see which is the winner in 2026. Let's dive right in. Before we get started, I quickly want to mention something. In this video, you'll hear me talking about virtual mining and mining NFTs. Now, there is countless platforms offering these services, all with their own rules and terms. But all of the results that I'll be showing today are from one platform called GoMining. If you're interested in checking out this platform, you can do so using the first link in the description. Now let's get back into the video. To start, it is important to know one thing. What are we buying when we buy one of these virtual miners? The answer is actually simpler than you might think. When we buy one of these miners, we get an NFT. This NFT is coupled to a certain amount of mining power. So when we're buying a mining NFT, we're actually buying a small piece of an ASIC machine in one of these big mining data centers. Alright, now that we understand that, let's get to the setup. How are we going to set up our test so that we can accurately compare the results from the two machines? The most important part is determining how much money we are going to invest. Even a smaller and older ASIC miner can easily set you back a couple $1,000s. So if we were planning to invest less than that, GoMining might automatically be our best bet. For our test, I think it's going to be best to set up a bit of a higher budget, build a virtual mining farm with this money, and then compare these results to ASIC miners in the same price range. So what does our virtual mining farm look like? I have decided to set the budget at $6,000. To be exact, our miner farm cost $5,978. Now, to be completely transparent, I did also set apart $2,000 for fees like maintenance and electricity costs. On GoMining, you can also pay the fees directly from your mining income, but doing it this way actually gives us a 20% discount on all of the fees. The $6,000 investment gets us all of these miners, with a total power of 382 terahashes a second. Yeah, that number probably doesn't mean anything to you. But don't worry, it isn't important for now. If you do want to learn a little bit more about the technical side of cloud mining, feel free to check out the video here. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much does our $6,000 investment earn us? In the last month, my miners have brought in a grand total of $405 US. Not bad. But we do have to remember that this is a gross revenue. With cloud mining, there is quite some fees we have to pay. There is of course the electricity costs, but there is also a fee for hosting and maintaining the machine. For the entire month, I paid around $150 in fees, which means we are left with $255 in clean profit. Now, I must say that this was quite a good month in terms of rewards. We have had some good luck on the GoMining platform recently. Just for comparison, at the start of the year, the rewards were a lot worse, with our miners just barely breaking even. But then again, last summer we saw rewards that are twice as high as the rewards that we're seeing now. So I think it's fair to say that over a large time frame, the $250 a month is fairly average. Now let's take a look at some ASIC miners in a similar price range. With ASICs, the main factor determining your profitability is your electricity cost. At 5 cents per kilowatt hour, which is roughly what we pay on GoMining, we can see that there is a ton of profitable mining machines. But when we raise this price to 18 cents per kilowatt hour, which is around the average you pay in the US, we see that there isn't a single profitable ASIC miner left. Now, the comparison we're trying to make in this video is quite difficult, because I don't know how much you are paying for electricity. If you do want to find out exactly what the effect of your electricity price is on the profitability of ASIC miners, you can check out asicminervalue.com, which is also linked in the description of this video. For now, we'll just stick with 5 cents per kilowatt hour, which, keep in mind, is quite low. At this price, the most profitable miners are the Antminer S23 3U, the 2U, and the Seal Miner A4 Ultra. Out of these three, the Antminer S23 HYD is by far the best choice. It costs $7,714 US, runs at 11 kilowatts, and brings in $33.64 in daily revenue. At 5 cents per kilowatt hour, this leaves us with a profit of $22.45 a day. Our virtual miner, which, including the money I set apart for fees, costs around the same, brings in just $8.20 a day. So an easy win for the ASIC, right? Well, yes. If you can get your hands on one, have a dedicated ventilated room to run it, have access to cheap electricity, and a good amount of knowledge on how to run and maintain these machines. Yeah, the profitability isn't the only thing we have to keep in mind. For most people, running an ASIC miner just isn't viable. With cloud mining, we can remove factors like needing a space to run the machine and having to maintain the machines yourself. Of course, we do pay for these services, which is reflected in the profits we earn. Still, the reward you can earn from cloud mining, in my personal experience at least, are quite amazing. I have been mining with dedicated physical machines for years now, but since last year I have switched completely to cloud mining. That being said, it is important to understand that cloud mining, just like any other form of mining, is incredibly risky. Bitcoin could plummet in price, mining platforms can fail, and the rising mining difficulty will eventually make any miner obsolete. For me, cloud mining is just another good way to diversify my crypto portfolio. My miners have pretty much earned themselves back in the last 2 years, so from now on it is just free passive income. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Is your electricity cheap enough to run ASIC miners? And if so, are you willing to go through all the hassle? For now, that's all I have to say. See you in the next video.